les tentatives qui sont faites aujourd'hui, notamment orchestrées par Sylvia, née Sylvia Valentin, l'épouse d'Ali Bongo, pour pousser son fils, leur fils Nourdine, dans le fauteuil du successeur.
What this man is saying is that Sylvia, Ali Bongo's wife, masterminded the coup because she wants to put her son in power. That her son is Nuruddin, the one on the left here. And it seems the coup is not going according to plan because of what she did yesterday. But we'll come to that in a moment. Nuruddin in this video is wearing a t-shirt worth nearly $1,000. The second guy by the right saying he doesn't know how much the money is, but they are campaign funds. His Valentino t-shirt is worth $500. Plus all the luxury cars they have, all this money they've seized so far is estimated to be up to 70 billion francs CFA. And going by the current exchange rate to the dollar, it should be about $115 million. They need to investigate the source of this money, who authorized the withdrawal, because these are crisp bank notes from a bank. Politicians can't be this bold, taking money directly from the central bank. Also, according to Vincent, an independent journalist, there was an aborted coup in Gabon in January 2019. The soldiers involved talked about the state of health of Ali Bongo, who of course had a stroke in 2018, and they succeeded in taking control of Radio Gabon before the coup flopped. The most important takeaway from that coup is that all the major actors are from the same clan with Ali Bongo. So it has always been a family affair. If that coup of 2019 succeeded, it would have brought to power someone of the same extended Bongo family, or maybe the same circle of Omar Bongo, Ali Bongo's father, who had 55 children. The man wanted to turn Gabon to a constitutional monarchy with the help of France. He actually made the proposal, but they didn't take him seriously. This happened when Jacques Chirac, the former French president, was still the prime minister. So Omar Bongo's dreams and aspirations still lives in his relatives. They seem to believe that power should revolve around them, that no other person can take power in Gabon, like they are the founders of Gabon or the first-class citizens of Gabon. That's why the West haven't come down hard on them like they did in Niger. No one is evacuating like they did in Niger. They all feel it's a family affair, no cause for alarm. This brings us to the general, who is Ali Bongo's cousin by the way. He will take oath of office on Monday. It is interesting that in the Francophone countries, they swear in their military heads of state or head of the transition committee, whatever they call it. Never mind that they took power by force. This means that the country is giving legal backing and recognition to their power. This also happened in Guinea recently. It doesn't seem like it happened in Niger. No pictures were released or videos. Why this is interesting is because France said they do not recognize the authorities in Niger. The people legitimize this power if they can use instruments of state to swear in a military head of state or head of transition, which for now is the highest authority in the country. They can't get more legitimate than that. Also, to prove that this is a family affair in Gabon, the military authorities annulled the elections instead of calling for a recount. Well, without prejudice, maybe they felt that the election was so flawed and irredeemable that it's better to conduct a fresh one. Though the presumed winner of the presidential election is not buying it, Albert Ondo, the candidate of the opposition party, is calling for a recount to be declared winner. Also, another family affair proof is what this lady did. She is Ali Bongo's daughter. She quickly congratulated General Nguema when the military appointed him to lead the transition. That's despite working full-time during the campaign for his father's re-election. Whether she's doing it to get favors from the general or just to prove that she believes her father, Ali Bongo, is not fit for office, therefore she doesn't have any problem with his removal from power, whatever it is, but it doesn't look right that she campaigned for the man a few days ago. So it looks very much like a power tussle. They know that Ali Bongo is no longer fit to lead the country. They allowed him to conduct a sham election, and immediately the results were announced, they removed him, and General Nguema, who feels he should be the next in line instead of Nuruddin, Ali Bongo's son, quickly took power, and he quickly moved to arrest Nuruddin, who is his main rival in the power tussle. So since the military said they will give account to the people of Gabon after all the arrests and seizures, it will be interesting to see the punishment that all the people involved will receive.
So now what is this democracy? What is it? Check all the African countries, West African countries. How many of them have truly organized elections, the results of which reflect the genuine aspirations of their people, or the genuine choice of their people? This every 4-year election, so it's a joke. We all know it. What happens? The man with the biggest bag of money wins. The man who is able to manipulate the police and the armed forces on his side wins the election. These elections in West Africa do not reflect the genuine aspiration and choices of our people. And we know that. Should I cite examples? You saw all those videos about the Nigerian elections. You saw the truckloads of money. Is that democracy? Is that the democracy they are in a hurry to go and restore? Unbelievable! West Africa heads of state, my goodness, you are embarrassing us. And you do not speak for us. At least they do not speak for me. They speak for themselves. How many of these West African leaders, so-called democratically...
Next one.
The controversies are ending because
I'm resolving them one by one. I'm resolving them one by one. You are the one playing it all. I'm giving you answers.
We're having a conversation.
No, but I'm telling you that you are the one playing it all.
Really.
Because people, let me tell you that, people just take stories out of social media and regurgitate them on networks like this. Regurgitating on social media.
We're not talking about social media reports.
No, most of this is social media.
In 1999, when he was running, the certificates that he dropped and right now, and the forms that he did submit right now to run for president, the certificates, there's discrepancy there that have been noticed.
Chicago State University.
That wasn't submitted in 1999.
Okay. Which one did he submit?
Where's the primary?
I just explained that to you now.
You're confirming to us that he didn't go to a primary school. Is that what you're saying?
He did not reveal it, but I'm just telling you that he did not reveal it. But I'm telling you that in those days, you don't